Hi everyone, trust you all are doing well. So what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to give the users the option to cancel their subscription if they so desire. Right, so I'm currently logged in as John Doe, and John Doe is subscribed to the yearly plan. So we just want to add that button right there. Right, so let's get started. Right, so what we want to do, if we go to the membership controller, right, we're passing all the plans to that view. Right, so let me just quickly show you where that is. Under App HTTP Controllers, you will see under Pages, we will have a membership controller right here. So this is the controller that handles the view that we just seen. Okay. So inside that view is this index view right here. We created a Blade helper method called subscribe to product that check if the authenticated user is actually subscribed to the product of that plan. Okay, so in this case, we check if the user is subscribed to product, we pass in the ID of the product, and we pass the name of the product right there. Okay, so if they are, let me just give us some room here. If they are, we give them, you are currently subscribed to this plan. Okay, and else we ask them to basically sign up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create an anchor tag basically with a route, which we're going to create in a second. And then we're just going to say cancel subscription. Right, so we can obviously add some classes in here. I'm just going to give a quick classes in here, just like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give, so if I'm seeing this, I'm just going to say cancel button, right, and this is the message. Right, so obviously we could have created a link component right here, but I'm just going to do it on the fly right now. Right, so as you can see, I added some classes in there. So let's quickly see if we can view this button. Right, so now we got our button right here. So let me just make it a bit bigger. So we got the button right here. So if we click this button now, what's supposed to happen now is we need to get a cancel subscription. Right, so a message even up here to actually cancel the subscription. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a subscription controller with an update method or destroy method actually that destroys the subscription and all that kind of stuff. Right. So let's open our terminal and create a subscription controller. Kind of a tongue twister for me at the moment. So PHP artisan make a controller. And we're going to go inside the pages controller, pages folder, and then we're going to create a subscription controller. Right, and then press enter. Right, so let's close this off. Let's quickly open up the controller, subscription controller. Right, so in here we're going to create a couple of methods. So that the first one, this one is going to be the update, and it's going to expect a subscription parameter like this, okay? And then I'm just going to return the subscription. Just to make sure that we hit this controller right here. But now that's going to be for the update. I'm just going to do actually one for the destroy right here. So let me just bring this down. And this one is going to be responsible for actually destroying a description. Right, we will use the update one for if we want to resume the subscription. So let's quickly open our web routes. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a route group. Let's quickly create a route group, and this will be for the subscriptions. All right, and inside our route group right here, what we're going to do is we're going to create a get route. All right, now the reason for this is I'm not going to create a post route, because for a post route, I need to create a form with a method of post, and I'm going to use a get route to actually get to the post route. Otherwise, you're going to get only the get route is supported for this, okay? So let me just quickly show you. So if I'm using an anchor tag right there, okay? So if I don't want to, if I want to make my destroy one a post route, I need to create a form, okay, with a method or route and all that kind of stuff. And I add the method in here. So method equal to post. You guys know the drill already. And then I can add all the kind of stuff. So now it's expecting a post, okay? So in the route right here, I'm not going to do a get route, I'm going to do a post route. But since I'm sending it via a get route, I'm not using any methods or anything in here, okay? So I'm sending it like this. So when I send it like this, I need to expect it with a get route. Okay, otherwise you're going to get an error. But you guys will see if you're trying to do that on your own, you will see why. All right, so now the thing is we're going to just go to subscriptions and we're just going to call this one cancel. All right, remember the prefix is subscriptions / cancel. The method in here will be the subscription controller. And the method in there is basically the destroy method. All right, so basically we will go to the route subscriptions, destroy right there. Okay, so let's quickly go to the view. So the route that we're expecting right here. So we're just going to go to the route and we're going to go to subscriptions, destroy, and it's expecting a subscription. So I'm just going to pass in the plan Stripe 9. Okay, like that. Okay, so let me just make this. No, it will be too small for you guys. Okay, so basically it will be, for the route will be subscriptions.destroy. Then we pass in the Stripe name right there as the parameter for the subscription. So this will either be monthly or this will be yearly. All right, so let's quickly go to our subscription controller. And yeah, let's quickly return that subscription. But before we do that, we need to pass in the parameter of the subscription. So I'm just going to do this subscription like that and like this. All right, so let's click the cancel right here. So see what happens. As you can see, it returns yearly right there. So all good. So let's quickly carry on. All right, so what I want to do is I want to get the user is equal to the authenticated user. All right, so I want to get the auth user. And what I want to do now is I want to get this authenticated user subscription. All right, not subscriptions, just a subscription. And I want to check this subscription that we're passing through and we want to cancel. Just call the cancel method. Now the cancel method is part of Laravel cache, so it kind of sort that out for us. We don't have to do too much, right? And after we cancel the subscription, what we want to do is we want to return a redirect. All right, and what we want to do to a route. The route that we want to redirect to is basically the same route, that membership route, okay, with a message. All right, and the message will be a success message, and we're just going to say you successfully canceled your subscription. All right, so you successfully canceled your subscription. So now what will happen is if we click that button, it needs to get here and we get the message. Let's quickly go to that index view and let's see if we got the alerts up here. So I'm just going to bring the alert in. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the fade up or anything like that because it's going to give me a bit of an issue. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to say this one alert message. This, and then we're just going to bring in that component. So X alerts main. Just like this. Okay, so let's quickly see if we can cancel subscription and get a message. All right, so let's press the cancel subscription. Okay. All right, so as you can see, we get our message right. You successfully canceled your subscription. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And what we're going to do in the next one is we're going to update this. Obviously, we don't have to keep the button right there. We want it to disappear. And just give them indications of when the subscription will end. All right, and if they want to resume their subscription, we're going to do that in the next episode. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you like it, and give me comment, feedback, or suggestions. Leave it for me in the comment section, and I'll really appreciate that. So see you guys in the next one. Adios.